Hey everyone, in today's session we're going to cover balance requests and balance rows. So when managing balances between the different types of account, mainly being used by our banking vertical, you have an interaction between two parties, two types of accounts, merchant to customer, merchant to merchant, merchant to affiliate, and so on. And in order to interact between themselves and transfer funds from one another, we generate what's called balance request. So in order to see, first of all, the balance request, we'll go under transactions, balance request. A request is a relationship between two parties. You'll have a merchant transferring funds to his colleague. In this use case, for the example, we'll have a customer transferring funds to a merchant. That will be a request, one side wanting to transfer funds to the other. While expanding that request, we'll see that that request is broken down into several rows. That means what happened to the balances between the different accounts. So if we look in the examples, given the fact we had a transfer from a customer to a merchant, we'll see first we'll have a deduction of minus 100 euros from the customer. The same transfer also had a fee for the sending party, meaning the source, which deducted minus 6 euros for the account. Since you are operating the admin and the system, you are what called is debit company system, and you receive the fees that came out of that relationship. The other party, the receiving part, has received 100 euros to his account, and he has a receiving fee that is minus 3 euros in that use case. And again, in the same use case, debit company system, which is you, collected those fees and got a credit of 3 euros to your account. Now, we also support additional type of fees. For in this case, you have a rev share with an affiliate that brought you either the merchant or the affiliate. It doesn't really matter. In that case, your fees have been 50% of the money received from the merchant, from the fees deducted from the merchant. So in that case, the system got credited 3 euros and the system got debited 1.5, which is 50% of the 3. And some company, which is an affiliate on your platform, has received those funds. Now, in case you had conversion fees or any additional fee that the system applied, all those additional balance rows will be applied to the same request. So that way you can see the entire money movement that is related to that balance request and how it affected the customer's balance. Now, we see here under the balance request total, we see the details of the transaction, if it was success or not, who received the funds, sent the funds, and if there was an IBAN associated with it, you'll also be seeing the IBAN details that have transferred the funds or received the funds on the other hand. So in order to see the full balance management under your account, we'll go to Finance Balance. This will show you the waterfall transitioning of balances between all types of accounts throughout the entire system, including periodic fees running on merchants, the balance requests we've seen, and so on. You can, of course, go to the filter either by a specific account. So let's, for example, go to one of our merchants and filter a bit backwards in time. So this will show us all the balance interaction between the accounts. In the case when the merchant is sending out a payout request to a beneficiary, we'll see that the balance is currently sitting in pending until it will be approved by the wire management screen, as we talked about in a separate video. You also see here conversion fees, transfers types in terms of transferring funds externally from the account, and other payout requests, some confirmed, and so on. There are multiple types of transfers, from transfer fees, captures, mobile money, deposits, and so on, which we'll cover in a separate video further down the line. Beyond that, that is the basics of the balance request and balance rows. We have another extended video about balance management throughout the system and how it looks like in account level, but we'll do that quickly. We'll go to accounts, merchants, we'll go to the same account, HaCommerce, and we'll see how he sees the balance rows and requests. So that will be under the balance tab. And here we'll see the accumulated balance that he accumulated currently, either by IBAN or by the different currencies and the fiat accounts. We see here the logs of his requests. And let's say, for example, extending the balance rows that he has under his USD account, which will show us all the different interactions he had in different balances. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe our channels and follow for additional videos on how to operate our system. Thank you.